Hello everybody, it is a sunny Tuesday afternoon. I am inside because I don't like the world, and we are going to play another Evacuation campaign on Evolve. We're starting off on Fusion Plant, which is one of the first maps to be ever introduced into the game, so we are canonically at the beginning. This one. Yes. We will see for the first one. For the first one we will actually be... I did have a plan for this one. It will be Wraith for this one. It's Kyra, Tech Hank, Abe and Torvald. It's actually quite a decent team to start off with. We're going to go Bog, just to match the map. Everything except Abduct and Traversals, because my god is Wraith-based Traversals terrible. We'll see how this one goes. They do have Abe, which is actually quite a decent pick into Wraith, because Wraith suffers very hard from stasis. Yeah. Always worthy of noting, at the beginning of each of the round and at the end of the round, based on who wins, there's always a cutscene that teases a little bit of lore. You just have to think about what we would have got with this, and you know, all the different maps, their kind of cutscenes, and all the exciting things that we were not permitted to have because of money. A usual trend both in video gaming and the real world. We'll get our feed on at the beginning. We'll go through here. Use Warp Blast to do a bit of a traverse here because we're not going to need it immediately. Any of you move speed? I do not believe you are. Okay, wanted that particular Reaver for some reason. That's fine. Let's get that before it runs off. But yeah, if you are new to this, because the algorithm does pick these up a bit better, it might be your first Evolve video. This is a 4v1 ASIM. We are going to take this because this is a damage buff. At the present moment, we're stage 1 as the monster, which is the weakest part of the monster's gameplay. So we need to be running and feeding. Once we fill this blue ring that keeps popping up, we'll be able to evolve, as per the title of the game. That's when we get stronger and larger. We do need to be getting a little bit away. That is move speed. We won't go for it, actually. I was just trying to think there. I can hear them. I'm actually going to sneak for the first time because I don't want to let them birds because they're going to zip right over here, I think. Fine. We'll grab it up here because there's always some ambient corpses, as you can see. We'll be able to grab these as soon as we come out of the Evolve. So we'll grab Duct, Supernova, Warp Blast, everything that attacks. Grab these coming out of it. Should be just about ready to say hello. Wraith does have passive armor regen, so... Okay. I really need you to fuck off. The zippy boy, look, because it's the move speed buff. Shit. That's where he went then. Didn't angle that right, that's fine. Beam's out of range at the moment, we do go out. Throw him off the cliff. Need to go for Abe, because if we down Abe, we earn our freedom. This is the man that has currently trapped us. Collateral damage on the spotter, there we go. Shit, wasted the traversal there. We do manage to get 2 strikes there without losing armor, which is actually very solid. We'll go back in. Just by virtue of not losing too... Here we go. By not losing too much armor, we do get a very quick like rebound. Don't actually know where the assault is at the moment. Wherever he is massively outpositioned. There he is, joining the fight after we down the medic. That's not good. Get that as well. It's worth noting as well though, this is the first day, so this is when the hunters are at the weakest. Well, everybody's at the weakest, I should say, so... As we go through it, provided that we win rounds, the hunters will actually get stronger, so... We are armorless at the moment though. Get down on him. We are going to get out here though, because we are armorless now. Decoy this. A bit awkward otherwise. We'll go to stage 3, you know. We've actually done a decent amount to this team, truth be told, so we'll just go straight for it. It's going to be a very quick first round in this one. We'll max supernova. Beautiful antennas on her back now. These do actually simulate a mood. I always like to show this off to you. So when you channel abduct or warp blast, see how they flick? Little twitches based on where she's aiming, that kind of thing. You also get the abduct as well, which is a bit more focused. See how they're a bit curled under and that kind of thing. Little bits of detail, ladies and gentlemen. And when she's feeding, they're up and down. Because it's, you know, sensation kind of thing. You see them like simulating mood. It's fucking beautiful, dude. The amount of detail that's gone into the monsters. That's why it's criminal that this game is dead. And we have Dead by Daylight. Fucking hell. You know, we're in the first round, we're not going to go into it this early into the video. It's just, you know, it's a trend we have for these videos. We do actually get that guy, because he's just stood out on his own for some reason. We're actually going to push him into the alligator, straight there. I don't know why it let go of him though. Right, we get a free Hank kill because he was at 2 strikes and also just on his own. It's worth noting we are stage 3 now, so we are actually the power roll. Don't quite get the drop there. We do have traversals available with this, and we're not seeing too much of the bad side of what stasis does to Wraith. It is usually pretty damn fucking bad for Wraith. She is very close to reviving aim though. Do get him. There we go. We do have Hank coming back in, but we should be able to deal with him, to be honest. Unless he cloaks and runs off immediately, which is actually the play you're supposed to do here. He is dropping down right here though. He has done just that, I believe. can usually smell footsteps. Potentially another wave coming in here then. Do this just so it doesn't shock me. Unless we can find where he's gone in the next 41 seconds. Ah, okay. We do actually get that. It's recloaked, okay. It's gone back up on here, I think. Yeah. Stuck there. Might be up here based on no footsteps. Jetpacks. Is he in there? They're running out of there. Turning into fucking hide and seek. Well, the old team's back now anyway. So he's actually done his job there. Can only have gone this way, I think. To the south? Oh, he's curved around the building then. Okay, he's gone around that way. Okay. He must have gone through the building then, that's where them Striders were running from. He's inside the building, just sat there. Fucking hell. Ah, okay. Overthinking things. There he goes. Pulling back into this. That's a shit. So that's a shield, so we'll go for Kyra in the meantime. Inflate that correctly. That's gonna be that. Bit of a strange first round. Yeah. What this basically means is there is now toxic gas in the map for the hunters in the next round. The way the game balances this though is that we get the bonus, but we don't get any sort of HP buffs or damage buffs. The hunters do. The auto balance system will kick in here now. They'll get a little mark, a bar into it as we go back into the map selector. Which basically just buffs baseline HP and damage to give them a bit more of an edge against me. 420 we've killed. But yeah, there it is. So they've got one into that now. Whoever loses gets one. If we lose this round, it takes that auto balance bar off them, rather than just giving us another one, you know. For this one, we will do Nest. Because we're going to Broken Hill. Broken Hill has some pretty damn decent cutscenes. But yeah, Nest and Rescue work functionally the same for Monster. The only difference is that one of them is defending and one of them is attacking. This one is defending, because we're going to be defending our eggs. For this one, we're going to go as... Who should we be? We'll be Behemoth, because we're in the cave, you know, we'll keep it default as well. We will be the rock monster. It's Kyra, Hank, Jack, Torvald. Torvald is joining us once again, and so is Kyra. And Hank, fucking hell, alright. Yeah, we'll do move speed because it synergizes with his boulder. And there we go. We'll kick this one off. Jack is actually quite decent into Behemoth because he can actually stop the boulder. Stasis Hunters don't actually do anything against Behemoth. I always forget the cutscenes coming, sorry. But yeah, Stasis Hunters aren't really effective against Behemoth, so Jack is actually one of the more optimal choices. So, the way this is going to work, we get ability cooldown straight away as well, which is very nice. Pretty damn decent on most monsters, this. It's exceptionally good on Goliath. We do... Okay, I've just been kited. Have access to faster feeding tools in this particular instance. But we're going to be getting out of stage 1 as quickly as possible. Because the hunters are going to land and they're going to immediately start killing my eggs. Destroying my eggs, I should say. And if we lose all the eggs, we lose, mate. Plain and simple. Where did he just go? There. We can also hatch eggs ourselves, which will spawn a little mini Goliath that will help us in a fight. But the first thing you want to be doing in this mode is just immediately getting out of stage 1 as quickly as possible. You need to power feed. You may also notice that the caves in this game look a lot like Back 4 Blood, because it is made by the same people. And I am not a sheep in the herd, ladies and gentlemen, when I say that Back 4 Blood was nowhere near as bad as what, you know, the sheep said it was. It was a step down, I will say, from Evolve, considering TRS made this and then made Back 4 Blood afterwards. It didn't feel as clean, and it didn't feel as, you know, well, quality-wise, as good as this, I should say. We're going to grab stage 1. Fissure and Lava Bomb. By virtue of being Behemoth in this, we're going to be very tanky, so for the first fight, I'm actually not going to hatch an egg. We're going to go in solo. Just refeed ourselves. Just get these added into the meter. Now we'll go and find out where they are, interrupt them from wherever they may be. Egg damaged. Yeah, it's this one. Might not be able to defend this egg, but we'll try. It's gonna be close. We do interrupt them now. I do not fucking know where that fissure just went. Did just separate them from that egg, but it's fine. Use tongue to counteract repulsor. There we go. It's actually working on my egg, that was quite smart. Wee bit of a top up. I see an isolated Kyra, yeah. That's not how I say the name, but it is. Yeah, she's not isolated anymore. She's behind that as well. I want to stay near this egg, yep, because they're going to start carrying on with it. Just do that for the damage. Just give him something else to focus on. We have got him to 2 strikes now though. got his shield at the moment, that would have been quite a decent amount of damage to get through as well. We're going to be going around the side, I think, to try and revive Jack behind me. We are going to get Torvald out positioned and downed though. Yeah, I see. Sneaking round to him. See ya, little fucker. Go Fisher into Boulder to bounce him. Yeah, he's down. Just listen for them oohs, and you'll be fine. So we're at stage 3 now, so we will grab this. Successfully defend the egg. It's been a bit of a weird one, the start to this evac, because it's showing the hunters to be very weak compared to what we usually go against, but we'll go, yeah, stage 3 wall. There are certain instances where they are like this, but it's not like any video game that exists. Usually when you go against bots, it's not going to be the fucking full experience. Like, you know, you just actually have to consider that when you see videos like this, because, you know, it makes the game look like it's unbalanced, but I assure you it's actually not. Back in the day when it was multiplayer, there's actually very decent balance in this game. All things considered, I should say, compared to what we fucking have in this genre these days. It's just that obviously with bots that don't know how to properly use the characters and things like that, you know, that's kind of the egg I wanted to hatch, to be fair. Tell you what I'm going to do. If we distract... Yeah, I can't now, can I? Fucking lucky bastard. You got the, Right, welcome into the world, mate. Move, because you're going to get mortared. Rude awakening from the void. I would know, I had one myself. Fuck me, right, okay. He just really melted. Let me just get Hank. I will try to defend my boy. I don't think we're going to be able to. Yeah, he's going to die. Yeah. Try and get him into the wall. So he did actually melt very quickly there, which is a bit unfortunate. But this should be the end, because we just have a wealth of HP, because we're Behemoth at the moment. Didn't make a note of whether he's used his shield, but we'll go for him. Nice, you psych. What? I don't know how she managed to reset there, to be fair. Hello. They're actually going to get a respawn here. Right, half HP. Yep. Do you want to respond to me being here? She's having fucking issues at the moment, just... There you go. Yeah, she's down. They are actually getting a respawn though. Grab this. Got some armour. I could potentially hatch that egg in the back. They're actually killing that egg and not just reviving the medic. Okay. Tactics. They actually did get it. That's not tactics though, fella. That's a good synergy, see that? Because it can hold me in place while the waters come down on me. That didn't hit, okay. Not using the combo properly here. They're actually in the cloud at the moment. It's not a good place to be. I can pull him back into it. No, I can't because I picked up Jack's corpse. We're going to get the win in a minute anyway because they've not destroyed the eggs as quickly as possible. As quickly as they should have done anyway. As you can sort of see, this is kind of what Autobalance is doing there as well, where they're very tanky. Yeah, there you go. Spinny on the spot. It's because they didn't destroy the eggs in the time limit. So now we're going to have earthquakes because we've destroyed the drill underground. Hunters are going to get stronger again. We've now spent the most tankiest monster in the game though. So we're not going to have a big HP pool for the rest of this video. Things might start getting a little bit tighter. It's just something I like to mention though with things like this because obviously there's people who think I'm still playing against players when I play this game. You know, I've said it in a couple of videos now. I am not playing against players. It's bots. You know, I'm not. You know, trying to because it comes across this vibe where there's some people who think I'm playing against bots, but trying to say it's players to make myself look good and things like that. But from the mouth of me, it's bots, mate. Yeah. I don't give a shit about skill level or anything like that. I'm here to show the game off. You know, we're going. Foundry on rescue. So obviously in situations like this there are certain instances where the bots don't perform correctly or they don't perform very well in a certain round or things like that. So it's what I'm trying to say is it's not the game itself, it's literally just bots of any fucking game. You know, when you go against bots in a video game there's always going to be chances of problems, you know. For this one, it is rescue, so we are going to go... We'll go Goliath for this one. We are going to go Magma Goliath. Where is it? There it is. Rarest skin in the game, by the way. This was only ever available to people who bought it during Legacy's actual live original run, right near the game's release. It didn't get ported to Stage 2 for some reason. Considering the way fucking things went, mate, I'm just honestly convinced they've just fucking forgot with how fucking stupid they are. But anyway, Lazarus, Tech Hank, Wasteland, Maggie and Hyde is quite a decent team, although, again... Quite a rare cutscene, that, actually, thinking about it. It's one of the least doing rescue on Broken Hill Foundry. But yeah, well, it's not a decent team, actually, thinking about it, because Tech Hank is useless in the hands of a bot. Again, the conversation I've just had. And Lazarus is... Well, Tech Hank and Lazarus are basically the same... both different sides of the same coin. They're just very good in human hands, but not in the hands of a bot. Because the way Laz works is he sacrifices a lot of healing output to be able to actually revive his teammates from the dead without giving them... No, hang on, let me restart. He revives them from the dead if they die, but if they are incapped and the monster doesn't, you know, intercept him in any way, he can actually revive the hunters without giving them strikes. which basically means if you have an effective Lazarus and you don't keep him in check as the monster, 99% of your engages will actually not fucking mean anything. So, we do get birds ignorers. We don't want to fucking be here though, I'll tell you that right now. We need to go the other way. So they're going to be rescuing survivors in this one. It's pretty much the reverse of how Nest works, where they're, you know, attacking, they're doing the objective, they're going to their objective, and I've got to stop them. We're going to go to stage 2. But as I say, it works the same as well. You need to get out of stage 1 as quickly as possible in both of these modes. So you can start pressuring. So we'll go with stage 2. My boy is fucking beautiful. We need to go and get our armor restocked, and then we'll go in for the intercept. It's not uncommon for him to get the first 2 through, to be honest. What is that? Ooh, we will take move speed. Move speed is very nice to have in this instance. It's better than birds ignorers anyway. Didn't expect him to come all the way back over there. Yeah, that's going to be us ready now. We'll go make our way over. We are on main at the moment, so you're probably going to see, well, I won't blow smoke up my own ass too early in the thing here, but it's the monster that I typically play the best on, because I've got thousands of hours on him. I was one of the Goliath mains back in the day. I just need to know where the others are. They've split into pairs by the looks of it. Just a bit shy on the leap smash. Sailed over him. See, this is why I don't normally speak about it, because I've just missed 2 abilities, which is very sloppy. 3 abilities. I don't know why that was a miss, because I did actually flick that properly, so if you'll excuse me, game, I don't know why that didn't go through damage-wise. Rocket again. Okay, sure. There we go. Ooh, just realised we've got Lazu's reviving all these. We need to go for this. We need to make note, actually, of where Laz is. We do go up. Don't know where Laz is at the moment, so we are just going to commit to killing this one. She says from beyond the grave. We're going to grab this just before they get here and break me out. Hit splash. I don't actually know where Laz is at the moment. In-cap animations, by the way. Separate from the basic attack. Because we pay attention to the game we're developing, you know, when we made this. Don't get anything for that now. I was expecting him to go through the middle. Who is that? That's Lazarus. What's he running around without a gun for? Crap out, fucking tyrant. Push him away, we're in a sandstorm at the moment. Quite hellish by the looks of it. Didn't want to get caught by the tree there, we do land that. Splash. This guy is so fucking British. I always go on about this because obviously, you know, British myself, you can probably hear that. It's actually an accurate representation in gaming of a British person. I can see me fucking guts is very appropriate. We're going to go to stage 3. We need to kill 3 survivors, it's fine, they're reviving. I thought I'd fucked that out then. We'll fully grow ourselves into our final form. I do try and squeeze stage 3 into all the rounds, just so, you know, if it is your first video. Fucking hell, that's very close. You know, if it's your first video, you see what all the monsters actually look like. Oh shit, they left Hyde to die. There's no attack power on this team now then. There is a lot of people though. Can't get up. I need to keep an eye on where these lot are. I also need to know where Laz is ideally. Because if I know where Laz is, I can formulate a plan. There he is. Okay, we'll go for these lot then. Mistimed that. I was trying to leap off it. It's fine. Okay, that's you down. Laz is probably going to start coming over here, but we'll pressure. Get a couple of downs. I want to knock him off there, ideally. Use a rock to do it. Okay, he's dodged it, that's fine. There he is. If we get Laz, we can actually stop. Oh, never mind, okay. I forgot about that. I was watching that last survivor go into it, but I actually forgot how to do that. I don't know how to play this video game. Fucking hell. Okay, well, you're going to see this cutscene. I have never actually seen that cutscene. I've never seen it. Ever. Some people did want to see, you know, what the Hunter cutscenes look like, so there's one. This was from, it's quite enlightening this, but also tragic. Again, it's going to trigger another mini rant. I'm not going to go through it in all, you know, all the way through the video, because I'm happy to lose here, because I get to see this. So, the monster equivalent to this, as you've just seen Torvald in a cutscene, you may have noticed in the previous cutscenes there hasn't actually been anybody in them. These two maps, Broken Hill Mine and Broken Hill Foundry, were released later in the game's lifetime, towards the end. So they were obviously, there you go, there it gets removed as well, like I was saying before. So they were trying to, they were starting to put actual characters from the game into the fucking, you know, cutscenes, you know. It's a Wraith trap either way, we're going on hunt. Because obviously you can see Torvald there. The monster equivalent of that shows Goliath, Kraken and Wraith looking at their hands because they get empowered attacks, that kind of thing. So they were actually, by this point, they were putting the characters themselves into the cutscenes. And it just begs the question, again, ladies and gentlemen, what fucking cutscenes would we have had for these maps when both sides win, you know? So now, in this round, the Hunters are going to be very fast because they've got empowered jetpacks. We're going to do Kraken. What actually happened in that round, because I knew when I started it by saying I was a fucking Goliath main for years, that kind of thing, it always happens to me. It's actually a fact. It's just that whenever I mention that shit, I just play very sloppily and I'll be cognitive thinking goes out the window. Which is why I usually don't mention it too much. Because then I feel like I've got something to prove, that's what it is, that kind of thing. We'll do traversals again. It's Markov, Crow, Hank and Rogue Val. They've got the worst possible assault against Kraken on this one. But they do have empowered jetpacks, so they're going to be quite zippy. Crow's semi-decent into Kraken because he can stasis, which means he's going to be pulling us out the sky, point and click style. Here we go. Ah, the light at the end of the tunnel, eh? In this lore, ladies and gentlemen, the light at the end of the tunnel was a fucking freight train, basically. This map is the lore map, the certified lore map. This is where it all goes wrong in the lore. Because that Wraith that you see in there, we always mention this as well. My viewers are probably, my actual main viewers are probably getting sick of hearing this, but I'm just trying to mention it because, you know, these videos get picked up by the algorithm the most. So this Wraith that's in there at the moment, she is actually the first Phantom Wraith, or would be the first Phantom Wraith, because the stress that she's put under, as birds ignore us, again, causes her to mutate in response, and she gains the ability to teleport to other planets, which, you know, is obviously a big fucking problem. So it splits the hunter team up. I can't actually go for that now because I'm a bit exposed on the edge of there with them dogs. That's going to be poison hits. Good. No, it's when it's on its own like that. But yeah, it splits them all up, and obviously with them splitting up and lowering the numbers on sheer, that gives the monsters the edge to take over sheer, and it all goes downhill from there. And I just, like, there's no actual word in the Oxford English Dictionary to describe how much I want to fucking see that happen in game form, you know? Because the fucking atmosphere in the actual playing of this game is just, it's fucking unmatched, mate, honestly. You can watch it on YouTube and, you know, sometimes it might be like, it's just another game, you know, that kind of thing, but it's like, if you actually play it and you see how fun it actually is to play, you know, you'll get the idea. Shit! That was a good fucking snipe. We do have fucking hell. We have stage 2 ready. This is the empowered jetpacks, this. I'm going to hope this crow doesn't auto-trigger the dome. Good. This is what faster jetpacks do, by the way. Fucking crept right up on me, that. So we're against some very fast hunters in this one, so we need to get quite a bit of distance as well between the evolve. I hope, ladies and gentlemen, as well, if there is any of you here from my DBD videos, I want you to just take a moment, completely, you know, put everything else aside, me rant, and just experience the actual gameplay depth that's happening on your screen. Because these guys have won from the previous round, and now I have to play around this because it's a reward they earned, you know? It's not just a second chance that's been spoon-fed to them, they've earned this. So, you know, I just want to bring that to your attention. Because, you know, this was from 2015 in an era where gamers had an IQ, you know? We will grab stage 2, they're going to be with us pretty damn soon, probably. But it is also a punishment for me as well, because obviously now I'm on the back foot because I fucked up the last round, you know? That, believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, is how gaming should work, you know? You should be punished for being shit at it. Because it would enforce you to get better at it, you know, that kind of thing. Not just run straight into the killer, get decisive strike, get dead hard. It's an evolve video, I'm not going into it. But it is what it is. I'm tired of losing to people that aren't actually even close to my fucking IQ level. And it's not, you know, I'm not trying to be a dick when I say that, it's just actual observation. Anyway, moving back to this game, eh? We're here to revel in this. We're gonna start our first engage here. Crow appears to be outpositioned at the moment. We do land that vortex, yes we do, right on the edge of the range probably. We are going to go for Beam Man, there he is, he's underneath there. We're going to get domed, there it is. It's going to be an orbital. Orbital works more as area denial than against the Kraken, to be honest, because he's not really going to get hit by it. You're also not seeing me take too much damage from Markov in this one, because a lot of Markov's damage comes from his mines. Which is them things. See, this bot is actually doing what you do against the Kraken. I mentioned this. This is what you do. You put them on the edge of cliffs like that. So that when I'm fighting this crow, I might move into it, you know, that kind of thing. That's the best sort of tactic you have with Markov against Kraken. Yeah, we need to break this beam team up, I think. Animations, by the way, wasn't targeting her, but still beautiful nonetheless. We're gonna get out now because I'm losing way too much HP. Trying to stasis me, that's what them blue things are. We need to not be fucking around here, I've just realised, because they have got stronger jetpacks yet. So they're going to be tailing me quite hard. Would like to get this out before these fuckers get here. That's fine. We're gonna go for one more actually, thinking about it. Fucking hell, they're already here. Markov is anyway. We're not gonna target Markov though, we're gonna go for Beam Man. To ensure this is at least a successful encounter, or a, you know, an even trade. Okay. So now we can actually go for Crow here. We're currently fighting the man that wants this game to be revived as well. We'll just push this in here as well because during the revival, Crow's voice actor actually came back to us and voiced one of the community tournaments, the announcers for it. So big respect to that man. Forgive me, it's absolutely tragic that I don't know what your name is though, but you know, it is... my thanks are actually just there, you know. I'm trying to concentrate on the game at the moment though, so word spaghetti, but you know, each and every one of us in the community really appreciate that. You for doing that, you know. I am literally fucking throwing at this point in time, so we're gonna get out. But it's just, it's literally like, it just shows that literally everybody wants this game back, you know? Even the fucking voice actor for Crow is saying, I am here to work, I will revoice for the game, you know. That's basically what it says when you come back to voice a tournament, you know, somebody who is actually officially involved in the development of this game, you know, that kind of thing. Not the actual, you know, programming development, but a piece of the game, you know. I'm gonna grab this. Because he's a character in it. And he's there, literally saying, you know, I'm here if you need me. It's fucking so bizarre, mate. It really is. We'll go and get our full bar of armor, I should say. I'll show you what thingy is as well, actually. Kraken's version of emotion, because we did the Wraith at the beginning. Watch his tentacles when he's feeding. See that? They sort of fold and rub against each other as well. Which actually means two different things. It's also it's his mood, but also he's like charging them while he's feeding. Because he's rubbing them together, you know? See that? It's all like shared traits that monsters have between each other as well. That links them, whilst also being incredibly diverse, you know. That should be a kill quite cleanly, yeah. Was out positioned from the medic. Man's literally stating common sense as well. Crow's very deadpan and very you know, well, sensical I should say, not nonsensical, sensical. Literally just saying we should have killed this thing at stage 1. I'm going to try and get this, but she's probably going to use the ability. It gives her a second chance. No, she didn't get it off in time. Placed mines on the edge of there again, that's how you do it. Try and bounce him out of there. This is where we are going to get hit by mines. It's probably over. I've got no means to actually get towards him here. Kind of awkward. That's going to be it. We're going to be heading into day 5 now, which is always defend. By virtue of winning this last round, we get monsters that are going to spawn with slight amounts of armor. Defend is basically a stall game, because wiping the hunters out in this mode doesn't matter. It's about stalling them while your minions destroy the relays. So yeah. The only monster left is Gorgon. So we've left a very underpowered monster until day 5, so we're going to have to be, you know, very conservative here. But well, we're only 2 bars into the auto balance as well because I fucked up one of the rounds. It's Salveron Industries, okay. Yeah, we're still going to have to be quite conservative though because it is still 2 bars, so we're going to be stalling for time. We will see, you know. We will stick to Albino actually because it's quite a sandy map. 3 into Acid Spit, 3 into Spider. How much more have I got to spend? 3 points, okay. Yeah. We won't completely lock ourselves out of Mimic, but it's not the most useful ability. This team is actually very good as well. We're going to be taking damage even when we've got armor because Carla exists. Carla can temporarily remove your armor, which allows hunters to push damage through. Yeah. We'll see what happens, you know. Because Parnell's very high damage as well, so if he's creeping damage through consistently with Carla, it's a bit dangerous. You're about to see the stilt-walking necromorph spider. Here she is, the creepy design. Skittering. Not actually the last monster to be released in the game. The last monster was actually Glacial Behemoth. But in terms of unique new class of monster, yes, she was. And it's going to get an immediate there. We're going to go for a Mimic, just to try and conserve. Don't quite get that because they're huddled. Might be worth thinking actually going for Carla, but we'll go... Because in this particular instance, Maggie isn't really much of a thing because they don't dome in this final game. We do get a big isolate, we're just going to throw everything at him in the corner. There we go. Shit, I didn't squeeze that in properly. We get her, but... Well, we get her, but we don't push her off. We've done the first relay though. Get rid of that. Push our way through. Minions just downed Maggie. Come on boys, get in there. Fuck, it's fine. Need to get some more armor ideally before I do anything here because we're going to lose it very quickly. Minion actually stalled quite well there, because can't know with that. Projectile vomit like nobody has ever seen. You get a big push here. commit to this. I want to try and get aim in a spider. Don't know where that goes, just get rid of it. We're getting out. It's still very dangerous to lose red bar damage here, just by virtue of Carla's existence. We have stalled quite well there though. As I say, that's what you want to be doing in this one. It's not really about killing the team, it's just about stalling for your minions to get through these relays. Let me be able to fucking do this, am I? No. Let's get rid of this. Man's working quite nicely on that. We'll mimic this just to go for a bit of a... Strats are pushed in the wrong way there. Do you get it or not? We're moving on to the power source now. We've got Carla down. Do kill the minions here though. There's a minion fucking miles behind. I don't know where that's... It must have spawned right at the last minute and then it's moved through to here because they'll start spawning down there now. We'd like to grab this before they get in here, ideally. Yeah. Get the spider in. There we go. So why would you go through there? You're gonna... That's a shield, that's redundant. I need to spend my armor a little bit better here. The attack cancel, I shouldn't have done that. Pushing back into that. Should be a down, there it is. The fuck? Okay. Zippy towards the end. We're gonna get down there. Do get ability cooldowns there. Gonna actually be a big help, but I don't know if I'm gonna be able to pick it up. There you go. I'm trying to break line of sight as much as possible here. Pressuring. Let's move it down. Good. What's back at the moment? Got over there, haven't she? Fuck. Don't know if that lands. Yes, it does. Nice. That's going to be everybody down. Everybody's down at the moment. I know. To say, because that's going to be some downtime. There you go. no, there is still Daisy. Fucking, I was looking right at her and just did not realise what was happening. Get rid of that. Should be pretty damn free at the moment with the relay for him to do it. Got halfway through at the moment. So I'm trying to get rid of these turrets. Didn't quite save you there, buddy, sorry. They're back now. I would like to get this food. Everybody should be back with full health now, yeah. Fuck. What about the harpoons? Just wait, fucking attack cancelling all the time, I shouldn't be doing this. Fuck. Who the fuck's dead? Nobody's... Oh, is that Daisy? Okay. So it is going to revive Maggie, actually, if I don't go for that. Did manage to get him. Taking a bit too much here, that's fine, we're going to get out. Can never be too safe when Carla's on the team. That's probably going to be it though, actually, thinking about it. Yeah, it is. There you go. As I say, it's more about stalling in that instance. The more time you spend in there with the hunters and they're not, you know, attacking the minions, the more damage is going to go through on the relay. There we are. Yeah, that's going to be the end of this. As I say, that's the full campaign. We always just like to say at the end, in some way or another, though, you have to think about what would have been. As always with this game. You know, new campaigns, new maps, new sort of combinations, new kind of cutscenes, new fucking everything, ladies and gentlemen. Yeah. That will be that. It will be another one we get to the tally screen. Behemoth was the biggest threat in this one. That was the second one, wasn't it? Yeah. Original Foundry is saved. Yeah, there you go. I was just reading the top there because it says Eben Stars attempts to reverse engineer the Wraith's translocation ability fail, which is obviously implying the way the lore went. But yeah. There you go. As I say, it's another evac campaign. These ones typically get picked up quite a bit by the algorithm, so people are enjoying them. So we'll do them for that reason. There's no rant at the end of this one. I don't really have much of a rant to go on. Usually do, because it's kind of like a trademark for me at this point, but I mean, I've very recently gone on one of my big ones anyway, so I've kind of got everything I need to say for this. It's sort of, it's on the recharge, you know. But yeah, it is what it is. Yeah, I'll just end it there because it's just silence. So I hope you enjoyed as always, and I will hopefully see you for the next one. Bye.